Hope everyone's doing well. My name is EQ, aka the Certified Gem Hunter, and welcome to Stonkerholics. On this episode, we're going to be going over a DEX that's similar to PancakeSwap that also works with the Binance Smart Chain, except it has a little more of a competitive advantage, and I think it has a definite possibility at a 10x move. But before we get into this video, if you could throw a like on the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, check out our premium crypto accelerator program, all of that would be greatly appreciated, and let's get this video rolling. BakeryToken is currently ranked 184th on CoinMarketCap, sitting at $2.08 per token and a market cap of 402 million. Now the reason why I say this can have a 10x move is because PancakeSwap is currently ranked at 4 billion, so this would require a 10x move, which BakeryToken can make. Appreciate you, Snub. And a major thing to keep in mind with this project is it does have a Certic Audit. We'll be going over that a little bit later. And a quick look at the yearly chart, we can see that this has been pretty stagnant and boring, so it's a good time to buy and accumulate. Not financial advice, this is all entertainment purposes only. But this will be a good time to accumulate for a nice bull move as we look to push all-time high and to even higher realm. Now when you go to the BakerySwap homepage, you can see they're pretty focused on NFTs, which is a good thing to see. They are a trade and exchange, so they have the exchange and liquidity programs just like a PancakeSwap would have. You also have the earnings. Now, PancakeSwap does have NFTs. The major difference between Pancake and BakerySwap, though, is that BakerySwap has game assets, which is going to be some next level shit, because you can actually get access to any major BSC projects that have the gaming tokens, like Binance, for example. You'll be able to see all their items and the volume traded and be able to buy Binance characters. So basically they're looking to become an eBay essentially of gaming NFTs. This is going to be huge. No one else is doing this right now. And you know that they're going to be listing more and more of these gaming assets. So this is a really great thing to see with BakerySwap. This is another major reason why I think that this can go 10x or more. Now there's another thing I do want to look at before we get to the Certic Audit. This is going to be a short and sweet video. They do have a Launchpad available. As many of you know, we're super heavy on the Launchpads. They're great ways to get into projects very, very early at the ground floor, so you can take advantage of moves of potentially 10,000x. The only way to really get that is to get into these Launchpads. Now you have a Launchpad that's built in directly to this DEX, so you'll be able to take your Bake tokens and move them into this Launchpad and get into these brand new projects before anyone else can get into them. You also have your gamification area, so the power of creativity, gamification in the DeFi world, and some other really cool new projects that you can definitely look into. Some next level shit. This is not available on PancakeSwap. Again, this is why I think this would have the competitive advantage against anything else in the Binance Smart Chain. Now when you're looking even at the Ethereum blockchain, it's not like Uniswap is alone. They have Uniswap, they have Uniswap, they have SushiSwap, they have 1inch. So there's multiple exchanges and decentralized exchanges that people can use. And it's kind of the same thing with Binance Smart Chain, except right now the only big one is going to be PancakeSwap. Besides that, there's not really that many big players on the BSC DEX list. So BakerySwap is definitely going to be looking to fill that void and become one of the next competitors to PancakeSwap. And as we know, competition is a good thing. Hopefully they'll be able to push each other and excel each other to the next level. But I am very bullish on BakerySwap as a whole. Again, if you want to learn more about this, definitely look into this website and do your own research and make sure you're doing your own diligence when trading in general. Now, another good thing with BakerySwap is that they have a solid Certic Audit. They have a security. Another solid thing with BakerySwap is the Certic Audit with a security score of 91. Now, this audit is from 2020, and it's for their smart contract solutions. Everything looked fine and dandy except for the safety assessment. That was the only thing that flagged red. And when you actually click into the safety assessment, it's because they don't have an established reputation and because the identity of their team is doxed. So that's why they're saying their safety score is low. So basically because they're too transparent, there's a little bit of vulnerability to their team. But from a buyer's perspective, this is a great thing to see. Now looking at the performance summary, the active users are going up, transactions are going up, token price is starting to push back up, and the token holders are starting to distribute a little bit more, with the daily users increasing a lot more since 1022. We've seen a major influx in the daily users. And that's also good to see when you're looking at the top 10 or top 100 wallets, for example. Besides the burn address, the next biggest wallet is 13%, so there's no 70 or 60 or 50% whale wallets on this. Besides that, the only other person would own less than 5%, which is a good thing to see. It's distributed well. There's a low chance of being a rug pull or anything like that. And the last thing we're going to peek at before we get to the charts on this project is the total value locked. We can see that it's at 243 million. Now it's relatively low. It's not the best thing to see, but it's also something relatively common when it's a new project like this. Now this has only been around since April. Now this project has only been around since February of this year, and it took a nice little hit in May at the dump and has not necessarily recovered as well as the rest of the market. That's essentially why we're looking at it now. Similar to the Atari token, which if you missed that video, I'll drop the link in it, but the Atari token was one that crushed it. And we picked it up when it was really low and stagnant and people gave up on it and didn't believe in the video, and I got shit in the comments. So anyone that thought through that and got some Atari, congratulations. So we're looking to get this TVL number up on BakerySwap. If we can get this TVL number up, that'll be very strong. Hopefully get into the $1 billion range. That'll be great to see. Now when we're looking at the chart on Bake, you can see we're playing on this ascending triangle. It's been playing on since June of this year. We've been playing on this descending. We've been playing on this downtrend, looking to finally break the resistance. We're starting to squeeze in a little bit. We might be able to break over here and finally get this, but the technicals are actually showing that we're a little bit overbought on the daily. So there's a decent chance that we might pull down one more time to test this $1.80 range before we impulse or hopefully test the resistance and break out on top of this downtrend and find impulse support before we potentially break up to the short all-time high and then break into the all-time high range, which is around $8. So that's a 4x move to get to the all-time high. Now again, if you in the beginning of this video, we talked about the potential of this, which is a 10x based on PancakeSwap's market cap, which is at 4 billion. This is at 400 billion. So a 10x would put it right where PancakeSwap currently is. Now it's all relative to market, so if the market continues to grow, 4 billion isn't that big, and PancakeSwap will probably go up to around 8 to 10 billion, being able to 2x and a little bit more. Meanwhile, there's going to be space for another project like BakerySwap to come in and fill that void. Now if you want to get access to these buy and sell signals or our premium Discord or anything like that, make sure to hit the link in the description or the comments. I'm going to leave it in both. We would love to have you come join our family. This is going to wrap this video up as well, so if you didn't get a chance to throw a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, please make sure to do so. That'd be greatly appreciated, and we'll catch you on the next video.